service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC News and Jib Jab Greetings. I'm Bud Lowell. The full AccuWeather forecast is across the top of every CNC local news page. After taking a break on Saturday, the stunt crews shooting the amazing Spider-Man 2 got back to work in downtown Rochester yesterday, creating more staged mayhem. This time it was a Sunday gun battle between the NYPD and the bad guys, the ones hijacking that armored car that's been chasing up and down Main Street all last week since this whole thing started. Mondays at street closures, Main Street from Plymouth Avenue to South Avenue. As usual, during the shoot, no vehicle access on Main Street during the day, and pedestrians cross only when police or clearly marked production company staff say it is safe. You can bet more cars will be smashed. Search YouTube, by the way. You can find some great views people are catching from their office windows. Rochester Mayor Tom Richards delivers his 2013 State of the City message Monday evening at 7. Mayor Richards will be speaking from the School of the Arts on University Avenue. We'll have an update on this webcast tomorrow on our CNC web pages. The mayor can be expected to talk about how he'll close the remaining revenue shortage in the city budget he's about to release and his program for the rest of the year. A lot of lilac blossoms suddenly appeared over the weekend, encouraged by perfect weather. Monroe County Parks officials say that means things will be great when the Rochester Lilac Festival opens Friday at Highland Park. Yes, it is that time already. Parks horticulturist Mark Quinn says the very early spring last year meant a lot of the lilacs at Highland Park were past when the festival started. This year, they should be hitting peak this coming weekend. That translates to perfect timing. A Grease family is being helped by the Red Cross after losing their home on Sparling Drive to a fire Sunday afternoon. The Barnard Fire Department reports it started about 2 p.m. in the back of the house and produced heavy smoke and flame. Firefighters had to get out when the flames started spreading rapidly across the second floor. It took about 45 minutes to get the fire under control. The family of 5 that lived there was not home at the time, but their cat was killed in the blaze. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Webster and Union Hill firefighters were busy on the east side of Monroe County for a barn fire on Lakeside Road. Firefighters got there to find a brush fire that had spread to the west side of a 2-story barn. West Webster and Lincoln fire departments also responded. The cause is under investigation. Rochester police have a person of interest in custody in the stabbing of a city man early Sunday morning. Police say the injured man was stabbed about 5:30 a.m. near the corner of Helena and Wilson Streets. That's off North Street on the east side. The victim's name and age weren't released. Police say the man was stabbed. He chased the suspect until he collapsed on Wilson Street and was picked up by Rural Metro ambulance. He was taken to Rochester General Hospital, and he's expected to recover. Gates, it's your turn for some highway construction. The New York State DOT says they'll be paving Buffalo Road between Marway Circle and the Erie Canal in the town of Gates. Starting Monday morning, there will be alternate one-way traffic with flaggers on during the day and during some overnight hours. That means allow extra time if Route 33 is part of your daily commute, and this work is expected to continue into late June. Volunteers fanned out Saturday to 77 state parks and historic sites around New York. It was the second annual I Love My Park Day. They spent the day cleaning up and maintaining parks and historical sites, putting in labor instead of tax dollars, which have been in shorter supply than they used to be. Governor Andrew Cuomo put in his time at Franklin D. Roosevelt Park in Westchester County.
And it opens people's eyes to the park. This state has a really great park system, especially times like now where the economy is a little tight. We have to remember what we have and what we have in our own backyard.
The governor said he likes opening people's eyes to the state park system and what they have around them and building up the parks community. An estimated 30,000 people came to see the latest in all forms of technology on display Saturday at the Rochester Institute of Technology. It was the 6th annual Imagine RIT Convention and Creativity Festival, starting off with an endurance race by child-sized cars around Simone Circle at the front of the RIT campus in Henrietta. Student teams competed to figure out how to power the kiddie cars and make them tough enough to outlast the competition in the endurance race. RIT Imagine is a showcase for the talents and creativity of RIT students, faculty, and staff. There were more than 400 interactive exhibits in the field house and outdoors, including a backyard biodigester made from hardware store materials that turns kitchen scraps into natural gas. There were prototype walking machines to assist children with developmental disabilities to get around, and the RIT Cycling Club showed a bike-powered blender, pedal and mix up a smoothie, no electricity needed. The next Imagine RIT is already set for May 3rd, 2014. To the left of the player window are links to these and other stories, and at the bottom of the page, links you can use to post news and information directly to us. Tell us about that great video you've caught of the Spider-Man shoot or whatever and is up on YouTube. We like to see that stuff. The next news is as it happens. The updates are as necessary, and you can help us be the judge of that by what you share with us. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.